All right, and we're live. We are back, folks. Haven't posted a video in a couple of days here, all right? Been a little busy, okay? Gotta look after some investments. No, just got held up, y'all. Um, anyways, for those of y'all out here, I hope y'all are staying nice and warm inside this snow. But what the is the market doing, dude? All right, we consolidated here for quite some time. We've been discussing this. We could not get over this level, all right? Now, if y'all were part of this session on Sunday, y'all knew very well how we already discussed this. But for those of y'all that are not part of the Discord, shame on y'all. But I'll bring it up for y'all. We said market's telling us a lot, but we're getting a lot of bullish behavior. But 2603.75 level is strong for Camp Mount, and we're back down. All right. We mounted that, and now we're headed towards our target price. All right. No coincidence that this is right before FOMC meeting. Okay. That is tomorrow. All right. That's going to tell us a lot. Now, we can get some hawkish behavior from our boy Powell. We got to give it to the dude. All right. He gives it straight, but I think he's gonna get a little petty. All right, since the Department of Justice is investigating him. All right, and him and Trump best friends. You know, can y'all sense the sarcasm? Anyways, all right. So that's Wednesday. All right. And with the market looking the way that it does, okay, we're pushing to all time highs right now. Okay. If we reject right here, I mean, this is, I don't know how much more bullish you can get, so we're definitely seeing the rest of the market push. After hours, I mean, it's been pushing all day. Mounted, got that good retest. I mean, we're just flying right now. All right. Now, no coincidence that's right before FOMC. Then, all right, I think we're gonna get. I think these pops up are gonna get rejected. All right, I mean, I'm talking rejected like the girl of your dreams. You know when they say like, "What's the worst that can happen?" She just laughs in your face, and just takes off laughing with her friends. I mean, I wouldn't know. Psych, we all been there. All right. Yeah, I'm talking about like that kind of rejection. That's gonna hurt a lot of people. But I only say that because we got what is it? Initial job claims Thursday and PPI Friday, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let me go check my notes right here. All right. I knew that's why I kept it in my messages. Let me give y'all the correct dates here. Yeah, initial jobs Thursday, initial jobless claims Thursday, and PPI Friday, folks. All right, that's gonna also tell us a lot. Now, why does PPI matter? Well, it's pretty plain and simple. All right, it's gonna give you a good hint at what CPI might do next. All right, so if producers pay more, then often they pass it to the consumers. Okay, consumers being us. All right, like where it is in the video. Ooh, yikes, right? So producers pay less and companies can keep prices stable, then their margins improve. All right. So that's what we want. Now, CPI is the biggest inflation report for the market. All right. Which is like core CPI is like food and energy, for example. Okay. Now we like to focus more on the core CPI month over month because that lets us know exactly what's happening right now and not over the past year. All right. I want to know what's happening right now. I'll look over the year when I'm looking at data, when I'm trying to get an overall, good analysis so that way I can create my bias. But right now it's month over month. I need to know what's happening right now, baby. I got plays to make. I got mouths to feed. I really don't. All right. But I'm trying to help y'all feed. y'all family. All right. So that's just as important to me. All right. And on Thursday, I mean, it's pretty flat out simple. We got initial jobless claims. All right. That's going to let us know how many people filed for unemployment for the first time last week. In other words, are layoffs rising or not? I said that weird, but whatever. All right. So that's what we're looking into. It's a big week. And as y'all know, like I said in the Discord, uh, I will not be trading early this week. All right. You know, sometimes the best trade is no trade. All right. Duh. All right. So, anyways, let's go over some stocks, y'all. Okay. Let's see. UNH got a man. D was blowing me up on this one all day today. He did the math. You did $2,000 worth of puts. You would have walked away with like 135K. That drop is ridiculous, right? So, you know, I'm not one to chase. You know, I don't chase my liquor. I don't chase women, and I definitely don't chase trades. Most importantly, all right, don't play with my money. You play with my money, you're playing with my emotions. Okay, but when the setup is there, the setup is there. All right, I'm not breaking no rules. People don't say you say don't do this, don't do that. There's a method to my madness. All right, find your method to your madness. All right, but I mean, my guy. All right, let's go to the Discord. That's Palantir. What did I drop this? Oh, I think I dropped it in Social Lounge, right? Because somebody asked about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ask, y'all cover, baby. Don't even trip. All right. Boom. UNH. But I'll go over it. We'll see where we're headed. Simple as that. I get right to it, cut to the chase, give y'all exactly what y'all need. All right. Failing the 200 day, we fall directly into the what? Fair value gap. All before earnings tonight. Wait. Right? So I give y'all the play. There's puts. I like puts. Look nice to the median, and we're looking for that before close by end of day, which is down here. Okay, that little dash, right? So I give that call out. We drop immediately. Easy money, easy monies. All right, that's one play. Consolidating, looking for a drop down below, and we could probably see the bottom of this, right? Palantir. I mean, I called this one out last week, so those of y'all who took that play, made y'all a bag. This is our strike price, 165. Shot below that. Take your profit. All right. Sometimes I like to risk it to get the biscuit. All right. Um, don't risk it to get the bit. Just any day, any green day is a good day. All right. Just take your profit. I don't care if it's 50 bucks, 5 bands, 10 bands, 20 bands. Man, let's just not even discuss it, man. All right. If y'all took this, beautiful. Okay. That's what we're looking for. All right. Next we got, oh, all right. We're going to look that up. All right. I gotta actually see. I'll check on that later, and I'll post about that later when it comes to UNH and their earnings. Okay, but right now, let's look up. Oh wow, damn! They did the exact same thing. See, when things like this align, it's like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but I get excited about this. It's like Christmas because I'm like, I got another way to make some money. You know, and I gotta bring home the bacon and bring it home to mama. Love you, Mama Dukes. I'm gonna take care of you. You know. Um, boom. Okay. That's what I want to see right there. So this is a good indicator. All right. It follows, ooh, you know what? Let's go look up HCA too. Did they do the same thing? Oh, they dropped as well too. So UNH is a good indicator. All right. It lets us know exactly what's kind of going on right now. As far as buying these, I kind of just stay away from them right now. All right. I may build a little daredevil. All right. And I like to do some dumb things that might put my life at risk and things at jeopardy, you know? But catching falling knives in the market is not one of them that I like to do. This is a falling knife to me. I mean, you could short it, but as far as buying these stocks right now, I mean, look at that. I was gonna buy leaps on these. Good thing I did not. All right. You fell below. I wouldn't doubt if you come and test this level 269. I would really just look for really good solid support at this level right now. All right. Other than that, don't even want to touch it. Rest of the market is moving. I mean, let's go look at the video right now. All right. Um, I don't know what the happened today. All right, but that thing started moving. But as usual, all right, we just can't seem to get over this level, y'all. 189.21. Mark that, write it down, take a picture, do whatever it is that you got to do. All right, but that's a very important level. Y'all see how we just reject every single time? So we reject here. I mean, tomorrow's FOMC meeting. I mean, anything could really happen. All right, I mean, we're gonna get a lot from Powell. Now, I've been saying it, screaming it at the top of my lungs, and I may sound a little crazy at times, but we're not getting no rate cuts. All right. I don't want rate cuts. Look, I do want rates to come down. All right. Don't get me wrong. I want to get a good house at a nice rate. I want to get more properties for my business at good rates. Now, don't get me wrong. That's what I want. But if we cut too aggressive, inflation rises and it starts creating chaos. All right. Now, like Joker says, I am an agent of chaos, upset the established order. All right. I'm with that. And I want things at good prices. But I'm not trying to, I don't want it to screw us over in the long run. All right. Now, and I'm not, I got my money allocated right now. So let me stack up some more bread. All right. I don't want to move fast. I want to move correctly. All right. That's the whole goal of this. All right. So when I say take y'all profit, just take your profit. All right. No need to get greedy. No need to move fast. You do it right the first time, you don't have to do it again. Stack your bet up. All right. Take your wins, collect your dubs. All right. I've been saying AMD, we get above 252. We see our strong resistance, as y'all can see, rejected. If we lose 251, come back down to 236. All right. It's a good time to play some puts. I like that. All right. My Mona Lisa. Ah, baby. Baby, baby. Strong right here. All right. I called it. I said Intel, we're probably going to drop like 10, 15 bucks on this after earnings report, even if we beat. Phone call wasn't that bad. Nothing crazy. They just said, hey, we're going to prioritize. All right. I listened to the whole earnings call. They're just prioritizing and, saw that gap down. I didn't freak out. You see me at church this week? No. I ain't scared. I ain't scared, boy. All right. Drop down. I said, if we come back down to 40, I'm fine with that. 35, I suspected. I'm not mad at it. We start losing 35. Then I'd be like, all right, I got to consider, taking my profits, and I would have, gave myself some ish for that one for not collecting up here. But when you have these indicators that I got set, that I'm telling y'all to put on y'all's charts, baby, why you got to worry? Why you got to worry? A lot of folks be crying and panicking, and losing their ish. All right. Ain't no babies over here. All right. Save all the crying. I cried all my tears a long time ago, bro. I can't cry no more. All right. I really can't. I wish I could. I have tried. I just can't no more. Okay. It came down and I already knew it was coming for 50 moving average. Small moving average. The 50 SMA. Okay. It came down, bounced, After hours started pushing. Let's see where it was at. All right. I don't got a I don't got my chart set to after hours. All right. I like my chart clear. All right. I want to see gaps like this. This happened over the weekend. Oh, no, Thursday night, my fault, when they did their earnings report, right? Um, where are they at right now? Jesus, can I not see? Look at that. 45.95, baby. All right. We popped back up to exactly where we want it to be. All right. Now, not only that, but this is why you can't freak out. This is why you buy time. I got leaps on these, baby. I got till 2027 December. All right. See, sometimes you just gotta think like the rich. You want to be rich, you gotta start thinking and maneuvering and just doing what they're doing. All right. So there's a reason why I stay on the 4 hour time frame. All right. This time frame right there, right here, guys. You see it highlighting right there, 4 hours. You know why? Because when they're investing hundreds of millions, tens of millions of dollars inside a position, you think they want to get it all done in like 1 hour? No, they're trying to buy themselves enough time so that way they can make their money. Okay? They got a lot of money on the line. They're not about to gamble it all on one fucking day. No. All right? No. No. So you got to start playing like them. They buy time. So we look on a higher time frame. Okay? Because that's what we're looking at. We're looking at the bigger picture. When we're in a trade, we drop down to our 15-minute. Then we execute. All right? Anyways, let's go to X, right? Now, this bad boy. Boom. Okay? NVIDIA 2028 Feynman platform. I mean, I don't even know how to say that, whatever, right? But we got rumors circulating, all right? Rumors. All right. Now, I love Intel, and this is part of my trade, but it's just a bunch of this, just a bunch of rumors, all right? Nothing's written in stone. Until I see some concrete evidence, it ain't nothing. But that's not what even got me excited, all right? This bad boy right here, this sneaky mother, all right? CFO steps in and buys 250K dip. Buy the dip. Can I get some queso with my dip, boy? That's what I love to see. When the CFO, the CEO, and your boy, the OG over here, buying more, they believe in their product. All right. They're buying it. All right. That says enough for me. All right. You got a 10% stake from government. You got NVIDIA's $5 billion investment. You got the CFO buying more. Like, what more do you want? This is the kind of they're beating earnings. They're being as transparent. I mean, what more do you want from a company? This is why I'm still holding the chart, looking beautiful. Okay, beautiful. That's why I call it my Mona Lisa right now. I'm big chilling. You feel me? All right, I got no need to panic. All right, until I start getting some different sentiments, I'm not even gonna trip. All right, y'all just messing with that. Okay, but Palantir shot back up. I think it's just testing the trend. All right. I still see some downside. If not, come on, slap yourself. Should have took some profit. All right. But you're trying to risk it to get the biscuit, or your contracts are expiring next week. I think, I think you'll be all right. All right. But they also do got earnings. What is this? Second of February. All right. So let's keep an eye on that. As far as the market, okay, folks, we're pushing all time highs right now. All right. We're, oh yeah. All right. So let's just be careful. All right. We ain't got no nothing crazy. Nothing's crazy, all right? But that's pretty much it for today, all right? So please, let's wait until FOMC tomorrow. See what the Fed says. All right? I think he's gonna be petty, and I think he's gonna be like, think he's gonna use the wrong verbiage. That's me. All right. I think he's gonna choose the wrong verbiage to make it sound worse than what it really is. So this nice little pop that we got up, I think we're gonna see a drop. Initial jobless claims might make it drop or pop on Thursday. And I think we're kind of back to seeing red on Fridays. All right. That's the usual initial pattern. This last past month, 2 months, Fridays have ended green. Okay. But today was green. That's why you see me wearing my green hat. And I'll tell you what, if the market does something crazy tomorrow, my next words, all right, I'll do something crazy tomorrow. All right? I got something for you. All right. I've been waiting to bust this out. But if the market goes parabolic, I mean, I'm talking like shoots above this target price, retest or whatever, just shoots above this into all time highs, then I mean, let's get a little crazy. All right. All right. Well, but yeah, nah, for real. Market goes crazy tomorrow. I'll do something crazy. I got something for you. All right. And I only do this whenever it gets crazy. All right. But yeah, man, you know, good job today, folks. For those of y'all still reaching out, proud of y'all. Okay. Send me as much requests as y'all want. If y'all got questions, anything like that, shoot them out. Go follow me on X. All right. Where's my X at? All right. Follow me on X. I'll probably start posting more videos on here. I haven't been too active on here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not been active at all. But go follow it. All right. IG, go follow it. But nonetheless, everything's getting dropped in the Discord for first. So if y'all ain't part of it, go be a part of it. All right. You might have to be able to get some money. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. All right. So peace. Go do your push-ups, man. Stop being lazy too.